Hey everybody, Katie and Alice. Alice is 4 months old. We went for a pediatrician appointment today, so I can report that she is now 13 pounds 13 ounces. I actually thought she would be more in the 14-pound range, but she's still good. She's in like the 55th percentile at that weight, and her length is 24.5 inches, which puts her at the 60th percentile. So her dad's fairly tall, so I think she's going to take after him that way a little bit. The weather has finally changed here and it's starting to be a little bit more fall-like, a little bit cooler. Went to the pumpkin patch. And with the change in temperature, everybody always gets sick. So Alice had her first cold in the past week. Sunday night, she was up all night. And, Sunday she was perfectly fine, normal, no indication of anything being wrong, but then she was just up all night. So I knew something was going on. I had to go to work Monday morning, but she honestly probably slept an hour all Sunday night, and Monday morning she was just really congested. You see yourself? Huh? She just had a runny nose and was sneezing and coughing a lot. And we just, watched her, and it ran its course, and today is Thursday morning, and she is perfectly fine. Absolutely no lasting effects. So she kicked that pretty fast. I now am getting the cold, so it's just 'tis the season, I guess. I'm really excited for her to be in this 4 to 6 month age range now because she's gotten so much better at sort of being able to sit up and play with things and just interact so much more and respond back. And people have told me that 4 to 6 months is their favorite age. So this may be our, just a golden age for us right now. Alice is rolling over. She has rolled from her back to her stomach one time completely. And when I saw her do that, if you watched my previous videos, you know that I sort of took the approach of not pushing tummy time because Alice really hated it. And I just thought that, when she was ready for it, she would get there. So she did roll from, I've just been putting on her back to play, and she's been rolling from her back to her sides for a while, since even before 3 months, I believe. But when I saw her roll from her back to her stomach that one time, I think it was sort of a fluke, but I thought from that point she would probably be maybe more ready to be on her tummy. So I put her on her tummy. This is probably about 3 weeks ago, and she stayed there, maybe 2 minutes, and then she rolled over onto her back. So right away, she just started rolling. So she was ready to be on her tummy now. Now she does it so much both directions, and she won't spend any time in her tummy now. If you put her on her stomach, she just immediately rolls over. So I guess it's just not her cup of tea, but now she has a way to get out of it, so we're good. She has not yet rolled from her back to her from her back to her stomach again yet. So that's where we are. She still loves to be sort of on her feet, and her balance is getting a lot better. She just gets really excited when she gets to get in big girl position like this. And her balance is actually quite good. Right now I'm just barely holding her. There have been a couple times that I was able to take my hands off of her, just by a few centimeters, but for a few moments, and she's able to hold herself and sort of, she'll move her arms to sort of balance herself, so that's really cool. You see Marcos? Hey! Marcos! Get out of there. Get out. That little jerk, huh? She's been doing a lot better with naps. That was something we had some trouble with. She now will reliably take at least one nap a day of, maybe an hour or two. And on a good day, she'll take one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. But it's a lot more manageable for her and her level of, exhaustion and crankiness, and also for me just to have some time to myself and also be able to get a little bit more done. She went through a little bit of a sleep regression in the past month where she had been sleeping through the night really well, and then she started waking up at night again. And I think that it was sort of growth spurt. and possibly a little bit of this early teething symptoms waking her up, but she just wanted to eat more often, and she would wake up once or twice, but she is back now to sleeping through the night well, except for that day she got sick. This past week she has slept through the night every other night, at least 8 hours. Oh, we've also transitioned her from her bassinet to her crib, really without a hiccup, mainly because she's growing out of the bassinet. She's able to scoot herself around so much now that she'll end up kicking the bottom and waking herself up that way. And she's also getting pretty heavy, so it's sort of hard to lower her in and out of it. For me, I have a bad back because it's half covered. So the crib is a whole lot easier. It's just open. I can just, lay her in and get her out a whole lot easier. And she has a lot more room to wiggle around. And it's probably, 20 feet away from our bed. So it's not far. We don't have to use a monitor or anything. I hear her when she stirs. And she hasn't expressed any, she doesn't really seem like she's even noticed. We're on tooth watch. She is chewing on everything and still drooling, although she's drooling less than she was. She's starting to grow out of some 3-month sizes. A few of her outfits we've had to go to the 6-month size, especially pajamas because she's so long. We have a joke that she's part dachshund because she has relatively short arms and legs and a really long torso. But yeah, so all one piece outfits are really tend not to fit her in the length. So her pajamas, I've got a pair of pajamas she's wearing now that's a 6-month size that says, "It's my first Christmas." And that I figured would fit her around December, but we got there a little early. So 4 months, I know people are going to start asking me about what our plans are for starting solids. I think I might do a separate video on this, so I'm just going to touch on it really lightly. My plan is to wait till 6 months or very close to 6 months, just sort of playing it by ear and seeing what she's ready for. I definitely don't feel that she's ready right now, and I don't feel for us that it's a good idea right now. The pediatrician just today, she's our pediatrician's wife, who's also a pediatrician, but she's not the actual doctor that we chose to work with, but that's who we saw today. And she said that she feels that 5 months is the perfect age for babies to start solids, that 6 months is a little bit too late, and 4 months is too early, and our response was just we'll take that under consideration. Thanks for your opinion, sort of thing. We have a little bit more research to do, but based on the reading and talking to people and just our own personal feelings, pretty much we're just going to watch her, and she is very interested in food. I mean, obviously putting everything into her mouth, and she's tried to put food, she's grabbed food off of our plates and tried to put it in her mouth, but I don't think that that's really, that she wants to eat it. She's just curious and trying to chew on everything. She definitely seems to be paying attention to us when we're eating. So I just think that physically she's not there, and for allergy reasons, I'd like to wait more. But anyway, for now, that's our plan. No changes. She's breastfeeding still totally great. She has been eating less frequently, which is nice for me, and it sort of makes us, I think, both enjoy the times that she is nursing more. She's eating maybe around every 3 to 4 hours instead of every 1.5 to 2. So we're able to spend more time, doing fun things, and then when she is nursing, she's being really productive. She's still not taking a bottle. We've tried everything. Mike continues to try, but because she's able to go longer now without eating, she's becoming less, upset during those times that I'm at work. So that's wonderful. What else, Alice? Oh, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I finished part of her Halloween costume last night. So I'll give you a sneak peek. I think we have an idea of what that's going to be. I haven't figured out the top yet, but it should be a fun weekend. I can't think of anything else, so I guess that's it. If there's any specific questions, just let me know. I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up of our girl here. Hi. Oh, that's funny. You see the baby?